San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program in honor of the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Roadrunners head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The run inside. It's Marshall. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. On the ground, it's Henderson. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a 1st down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again. I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to run, it's Henderson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Back to pass, it's McClung. Under pressure. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Left side is Tompkins. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunner. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throws it deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Drops back. It's McClung. Looking down the middle. The sure hands. It's Tompkins. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Roadrunners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one first. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
2nd down, going to throw it. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Duke.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Caught. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense.
He gets it in! Touchdown, Roadrunners! Lining up to add another. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Clemens. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
2nd down to the air. Lets it go for the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Needs it here on 4th down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Runs through a tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Anderson. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Now on first down from the 30. Gets the back moving. Fresh center down's going to the air. Fires to the big fella. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. You know, we joke that the tight ends are... It's open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Caught, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Move to his right. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They tried to throw it in last time and didn't get it. Still needing 2 yards on third and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, UTSA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs to make the catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
Look out! Unloads in the nick of time.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. They'll send the back in motion. Snaps on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. The defense turns to offense.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's McClung. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And it's the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Finds his big tight end. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Into the end zone for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Goes high to pull it in. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. North Texas in the hurry up. Running inside. It's Marshall. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. Grabs it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart.
North Texas, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's McClung. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Drops back on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's looking deep. He's got it down the field. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Marshall. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
North Texas, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Dropping back, it's McClung. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And he's going to lose yardage on that one, and that could be the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the Maryland Terrapins. And it's the Scarlet Knights, looking for a third straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. There he goes! They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Hits inside. It's Duke. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners! His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Gonna let it fly. Makes a deep grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over him. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Buying time to his right. He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Hardy. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's McClung. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of football.
He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gain.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
UTSA 39, North Texas 21.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Quarterback keep. Got him right there.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Crosses the 30. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, North Texas. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with an 82-yard touchdown jaunt.
North Texas 28.
He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Left side is Anderson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. Throws for the tight end. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air, it's McClung. Between the hashes, it's Tompkins. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill, you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Still looking to his right. On the move, he fires. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right side, it's Duke. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what...
Has it! They will score! Touchdown, Roadrunners!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosion.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Marshall. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Second down, going to throw it. He's got it. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. into the game, and we'll start with a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here. Make it look like a little bit of run. Slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast, slip it to him, try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Going long. He makes a grab. Touchdown, UTSA! And the stomping has commenced. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's past the marker. Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Offense lining up quickly. Here he goes. Got a little grass. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. 2nd and long here. Down he goes. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Gets away. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Line getting set on 2nd down. On play action. Rush is on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Burrowing for yardage. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Wants to throw. It's McClung. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run.
North Texas, 35.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And it's the Roadrunners. Can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Look out! Still looking. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Now he's looking to throw it. He wants it all. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Mean Green. Gets it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
North Texas, 42.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there.
Take over first and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to pass. It's McClung. Rush right in his face. He's going to take off. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. The Roadrunners in the hurry up. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the...
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback will keep it. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
2nd down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. Out wide left, it's Clemens. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He's going to run it. Breaks the... It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying out to the left. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Roadrunners! The defense putting points on the board. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.